We're on. Okay. We're here. It's like so anticlimactic because the thing I have to do now, I like go and I double check that I can hear it on my phone. I have my routine.
Check the levels.
Check the levels.
This is great.
Play some music.
Once you hit enough viewers, you gotta make me your like engineer.
Oh yeah.
You know, so like every streamer has.
Yeah.
Like,
pump my bass.
Yeah, their friend who's like the engineer.
Yeah, yeah. Over to.
They don't really seem
What
to
is
have
the
any
Joe Rogan
talent
guy?
other
Jesse.
Yeah, just like Jesse, run that clip, or I've never heard a Joe Rogan episode. I've seen him like clips, of course, but is that like the equivalent of saying you don't own a TV
if you've never seen Joe Rogan?
If I'm like I've never seen Joe Rogan, is that like me saying I don't even own a TV?
It's probably like that. I think we're good. So now I have to go spam it to everybody on my little Discords and say, Bryson, my friend, you were alluded to last time with Tommy because we said you were going to come on and be racist. I think that was
still after the media training.
As if you had a choice, like as if you could help yourself.
I could resist, but after the media training that you had me attend.
Yes.
We're gonna keep it.
I said
PG,
no. Max 5
racist.
slurs.
Yes. And mostly they'll be
and like the low level ones.
obsolete, slurs that people don't even recognize.
The like lower level slurs.
Yeah, my girlfriend said the K word
Cool.
about herself. Because that's her word. She can say that.
Right.
And
right.
I got to say, growing up in the South, I never even heard that slur.
I feel like it doesn't really hit that crazy.
It doesn't hit.
It's one of those things, like, it's like one of those, like, punching down things. Like, dude, unfortunate. Like, I don't know, for better or worse, like, what are you really going to say? Like, we already had a lot of bad shit happen.
I feel my privilege.
And, like, we already kind of, like, run the whole shit. So, like, what are you really going to say? Like, sticks and stones, like, we're going to, like... I mean, like, we're just gonna like shadow ban you,
exactly.
from everything.
That really hurts.
Luck.
Let me go when I go tell the guys tonight.
Yeah. Like, we're gonna freeze your account. It's like, good luck. So I feel like it's just kind of like, a it's not gonna Yu-Gi-Oh! Sacrifiama said Lightsworn, bro. I don't really know entirely what that means, but.
Make sure to face the labels away from the stream because
we don't want to get.
They haven't paid us yet. No, they gotta pay for the label.
They gotta pay up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of. I think I'm gonna play a little bit, and I'll loosely narrate to you what's going on.
This is a blast for me. So I mean, that sounds sarcastic. Does that sound sarcastic? When
actually, can you do me
like
one favor first? Yeah. My bag is right there, and I have my I think sitting on the bed.
Yeah.
The grid one.
This cross bag.
I've seen like a few people with the same bag.
It reminds me. Let's see what I'm.
Can't find the thing I wanted to.
Here, I'll show you something.
I have little like blue blocker glasses that are useful. All right.
Okay, see this cover of this like old Sega game?
Oh yeah.
I want to do that on the bag.
Sure.
I feel like it would fit so well, right? Oh, that's how I sound.
So you can go. So we can check out. This is. I don't know. We're doing the best we can here.
You know what happened to me when I was out on Long Island?
What happened?
I dropped. I had a bag with all my keys and my money and my cards in it, and I dropped it, of course. And
you said cards. They're like your cards.
The cards, yeah, my decks and my credit cards, things like that. And someone found it and turned it into the local police station. So I got a call from the local police station, which terrified me. I saw that on my phone, and I pick it up and they're like, "Hey, this is Officer so and so," and I'm just immediately like planning to flee. I'm just calculating how long it's gonna take me. And they're like, "Oh, we found your bag. I didn't even know I lost it." So I guess don't fuck the police is that message of that. That was. Turns out sometimes they're out here for us.
Did you hear like 911 was down
for 2 hours
in like multiple places?
Yes, because of the heat.
Is that why?
Yes, it was too hot for 911.
Too hot for a phone?
Yeah, like ouch. They picked that up and they got burned.
Yeah, it's black, so
and
it
then,
absorbs the.
Okay, wow.
No, I'm saying the color. Sorry.
Okay, so we're live right now.
Yeah, we're in there. Oh, this is a horrible hand. What's up, guys? I'm gonna play Edison ladder until I get bored of it, but my hand is really bad, so I'm gonna pass you. See, Bryce, let me explain something to you about strategy.
Everything
so
about strategy.
in this format, there's a very commonly played card. It's called Gores. I have a little thing of it somewhere, and it only can be used when you have 0 cards on the field.
Yes.
And if they attack you when you have 0 cards, then you summon it and you get like another big body. So it's kind of like a weird like countermeasure.
Yep.
And because it's so powerful, kind of like everyone knows to play around it.
Right,
I guess.
So they're gonna think you have it in your hand.
Exactly. If I just pass like this with nothing, they're probably gonna think I have it. And the reality is like the mileage I get off that is like relatively limited because probably after he attacks the first time, he'll realize that I don't have it.
Right.
But he'll realize I don't have it. But I don't know, like maybe he still plays around it going longer in the game, and it like gives me kind of a window that turn of like he's not going to go full as hard as he could have. So it basically like lets me see another draw in exchange for potentially taking damage. But there's also a world that he doesn't even attack there, because if his hand doesn't deal well with the punish. So anyway, that's lesson number 1 today.
Always the right move on the.
No. It's like, first of all, I mean, the level of like thinking of how your opponent is going to perceive your plays is like already like
four steps
elite
ahead of where
level.
we're playing,
But if I had actual good things to do, I would probably have done them. It's just like in this situation, I didn't really have good plays anyway, and rather than making like a kind of like bad play that put stuff on the field, I chose to just do that.
So can you tell which deck he's playing based off the cards he's put out so far?
It's one of 2.
Yeah.
I'm not sure which one it is, but it's more likely to be a deck kind of similar to the one I'm playing. So it also has frogs in it, but it has another like sub strategy, I guess, which is some of these like hero guys. Yeah, so he is also playing frogs.
So what I really like about Yu-Gi-Oh! Versus Magic is just the utterly unhinged card names, art. You just really never know what you're getting with. So for example, that's called Das Frog. Like Das Frog. Like what kind of frog? What kind of frog?
I think like Des is often they like anglicized death.
Death, okay.
So it's like Death Frog.
Death Frog, yeah. Wow. And then I like that enemy controller as a video game controller.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
so I drew this card return, so it's the first trap card I've seen.
Yeah.
It's a really powerful one because if basically like get to choose the strongest monster in his hand and send
shuffle
it to
back
deck.
in the deck. Yeah, nice, and there you go.
But I get to see his whole hand. He has 7 cards in hand, so obviously there's going to be some gas in there one way or another.
So you have a little thinking emoji that you can show them to
Yeah.
just be like, I'm thinking.
Basically, so they don't like play too fast or like.
Yeah.
So yeah, he has a bunch of stuff he can do, honestly, and
So this is all honor system.
What do you mean?
The control board, where it's not auto.
it's exactly. It's manual. It's so I'm in a pretty bad spot, I would say here.
Yeah.
Because like these are all cards that would probably be live like turn 3 or 4.
That you just couldn't get out because the.
Yeah, they're really powerful if I can get to them, and I might be able to, but it might kind of be too late by that point.
So momentum wise, how many turns do you get before you feel like the game is mostly decided? Like, is it 4 or 5, 6 or 8? You know, like.
I'd say 4 or 5 seems pretty reasonable. Like
you typically knew which way it was going to go by about turn 4 or 5. You could swing every now and then.
Yeah, it definitely like depends how those games go, right? So well, luckily like let's look at 16 concurrent. So he had like a way better play, or I'm not gonna say better, but he had a different play that he could have done, where he could have this card, this little guy, Treeborn Frog, he's kind of like, I mean, I'll say the most important part of the deck, I guess, because he comes back every turn, and even though he's really weak, it's like a blocker and a just a body, and it enables the use of some other cards as well, but oh,
it's my grandmother's birthday today. Should I call her on screen?
Call her on screen.
I might have to.
But yeah, basically like this guy only works. I mean, he works from the graveyard. Like if he's in your graveyard at the start of the turn, you can do stuff with him. But he had the opportunity to banish it, so remove it from the graveyard. And if he had done that, I mean, it would have cut me off from using it. So I got this. So a lot of this deck is like searching and dumping stuff to grave, and I don't know.
Always my favorite mechanics, or those were always like the most powerful ones in Magic.
Yeah, I mean, at least in this,
the only thing I have to compare this to.
At this like juncture of Yu-Gi-Oh, like there aren't as many search or like dump effects. So yeah, sort of just by necessity, those like end up being stronger.
Yeah.
And see, now I did draw into this.
There we go.
The card that I was talking about earlier.
Yep. Shout out Gourds.
Shout out to Gourds, for real.
What's the rules with summoning monsters in Yu-Gi-Oh? Can you do unlimited per turn?
No, it's basically you have one normal summon.
Yep.
And then like anything else you need an effect for. But one of the good parts about this deck is like this guy, Swap Frog, like he lets you normal summon an additional frog, but also lets you can special summon him. So it's like between those effects, you can kind of be doing like 3 summons, right? Like you get your regular normal summon, you can special summon him, and then you get another frog normal summon. So it kind of just like a lot of the best aspects of decks in Yu-Gi-Oh or any card game, right, is like things that kind of let you like break the mechanics of the game, and
always
that's definitely like an aspect of it here. Okay, so he's, I don't know, right? So like one good thing here is he's playing the same deck as me, sort of like Treeborn Frog, but he hasn't found access to his. So his plays like are requiring a lot more investment at this point.
Gotcha. And you have access just because you're just in the graveyard?
Yes, but he's about to go. He could do one of two things. He could probably try to kill me here, but he also could play a little more cautiously. I think he's probably going to try to kill me.
So he can do enough damage in one turn?
Yeah, because he has basically a card that takes control of my guy.
Ooh.
But I did draw into this, so he doesn't do it because. So it's kind of like the downside, like because what I went for turn 1. But I guess it still kind of puts me in a good spot, to be honest.
So now you get to drop the gores.
Yeah, correct.
The speed at which you can operate the program is pretty cool too. Gotta say, after time. But I'm sure it's a little frustrating when you don't know the hotkeys and things like that.
Yeah. Okay, so I drew this, which makes a bit of difference. I gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna do this. So.
Breakbeats do make the best stream music, don't they?
It's good stuff.
You ever have any encounters with frogs in real life?
I saw a frog the other day. My cousin caught a big frog.
Hell yeah.
It's pretty
fun.
How,
were they baseball size?
Yeah, I would say like a baseball size frog.
That's when the frog,
That's when the frogs are frogging. That's
when they really get impressive. They're like little bugs up until they get to that size. I was in Florida once and saw a bright green tree frog on a tree, looked straight off the cover of an elementary school textbook, big red eyes, bright green skin. So I got really close to it, kind of leaned in to get a good look, and bam, it jumped right on my face and just clawing that thing off me like a face hugger. That's the beauty of nature.
I'm in a relatively bad spot here, so like he's probably gonna chain this.
Yeah.
But it burns another card from him, and he pops that. So I don't know if I would say he made a mistake. Also, it's annoying that he did it that way, because that's hard to explain. Like I could have used this instead and popped the back row, but which would have been better in the case of what he actually did, but I don't know. I didn't think he was going to do that, and it kind of like doesn't make sense for him to do it, I guess, is the best way I can describe it, but
yeah, frogs are pests unless they're effective strategy.
I probably don't.
Unifrog looking a little sus there, honestly.
He has brain in hand. This is a little bit of a bad position, I would say. He could definitely try to kill me on this next turn, depending on what he drew.
And so you can attack the first turn and you drop a monster.
Mm-hmm.
That's fast.
Oh, it's fast. Okay, at least this is. If he doesn't have another, okay.
Is Typhoon just kill? Oh, damn.
Yeah, if you didn't have another one of those, I would have been in a better spot. But yeah, Typhoon is just like destroy a spell or trap on the field.
Anything?
Spell or trap specifically. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, with how poorly I opened that game, it is not surprising to me that I lost. But this is like, I wouldn't even say that I was at a disadvantage or something, like at least as far as a deck choice, I mean. But I certainly am like in a better spot after being able to side deck and stuff like that.
So what are you swapping in?
Basically, like,
More
because
frogs?
no more frogs. Like I said, because so much of it is about like recurring that guy from grave, then a lot of your stuff is about banishing that and controlling that element. That's pretty much the gist of it. So yeah, shout out to everybody watching. Doing my thing. We got Bryson here.
Good to be here.
Standing by.
Getting schooled, learning. You don't know, but everything you're telling me is
sinking in. Yeah.
It's sinking in, and it's building actually like a resentment because I can see your skill.
Oh.
And I can see the talent.
I think you say like the opposite. It's like you're realizing how you're gonna defeat me or something.
That's exactly it. I'm planning. It's gonna take 10 or 15 years, but one day I'll be on the other side. I'll be Mr. Ape.
Also, every time I do this, like with even with Tommy's here, like it's it's like so difficult to have like a coherent conversation with you as well as like doing this.
I think it's incredible, but it's good training, right? For your one day you're gonna have to be having like you're talking with Drake, you're talking with Joe Rogan, you're talking with these people.
I'm gonna have my kid on like the
That's got to be good for viewers, right? To have a baby, they love that, right?
I think so.
All the streamers are doing it. I think they're all. I'm forecasting pregnancy as a big trend.
There was a good video of a streamer's kid. That's a good comment. A streamer's kid like learned to read on stream.
On stream.
Yeah, like
that's adorable.
He was like showing her like a picture books or something, and actually, it's really lucky that I drew. Weird that you did this way, whatever.
Did you swap in the phoenixes? Or?
No, I had these. I swapped in this guy, and this is really, really powerful here.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
So basically, like, again, like this special summons every standby, and this just stops all special summons. So it's basically like
for you too, though, right?
It's not. Yeah, exactly. But you're the guy with the big 2400 body on the field. It's not an auto win exactly, but it is like. They immediately have to deal with it. Oh, I just made a mistake. I would have done a little more damage if I did it the other way.
Can you attack the player directly if? Oh, should I take this FaceTime or should I tell her we're on stream?
Maybe go in the other room if you're gonna do it.
I'll take it for 1 sec, but I'll be right back. Hello. I did. Not only that,
all right, guys. Back to you guys, because I know we're locked in here. So I think I'm gonna go pitch, and I know that I just fucked up by not attacking with the tribe first, and it enrages me, as you can imagine. He knows my hand. Yeah, I think I don't need to set this. I mean, he can drop his own fiend, I guess, but at the end of the day. Yeah, that's fine. I also have flip-flop to search here. I really obviously want to get the Kaiku in, but he knows I have the Wind Blast. If he goes swap pitch, then yeah, I think that's fine. Okay, so this is obviously good for me.
Oh, thank you.
Huh?
Oh, I had to. Your adoring fan base.
Oh yeah, they were asking where you were.
I'm sorry. I'm back now. It was distracting. Honestly, being distracting. But it's good. You're gonna have to learn, right?
I'm pulling it down. I redrew my Vanity's Fiend. He got out one Vanity's Fiend, I redrew mine.
So you both side decked in.
Yeah. It's like a very known card in the matchup.
So, you know, in Magic, right, you'd have cards come out like a Vanity's Fiend, and they would just be so powerful they would stick around for decades. Is that the case in Yu-Gi-Oh too, or are these all newer cards?
Vanity's Fiend, I think, actually probably is played a bit in current Yu-Gi-Oh, but it's probably. Oh my god. That's so annoying.
Because this format is the one you told me about, right? Edison with the very specific. It's up to like 2009 or something.
This is up to 2010. Yeah, this is a card that like sometimes people side out because they're worried about Vanity's Fiend.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't side it out.
I didn't side it out. My God.
Like I had a safer play I could have gone for if I just kept my Fiend up.
Skilled issue.
Who is the guest? This is Bryson.
Hello, everyone.
I just hope he doesn't try to kill me here. But he would need.
Could be like your intern, you know, as much as a guest.
Yeah. Oh, that's really bad too.
Would you, let's say there were like a group of like 16 kids from Rikers, and they told you these kids are gonna kill again, but direction. They love Yu-Gi-Oh. Yeah, which I could see this being absolutely a real
this
thing.
Is unfortunate.
Oh, do you steal that?
Yeah, he did. Oh, okay. Let's control that off though.
Looks like I'm going to see a band tomorrow.
Nice.
At Purgatory. I've never seen a band play at Purgatory. I've only been there for like very disgusting late night electronic shows.
I think I'm pretty cooked here, in all honesty.
Damn.
I mean, if I...
It says it's women and queer owned.
I've been there before.
Last time I was there was on 9/11, 2021. 10 years. 20 years. 20 years later. That was the day I decided to go to the gym.
This is unfortunate, the way this has played out for me.
Yeah. Brutal.
Kind of crazy.
So that one worked really well for him.
Yeah. It's possible I made a mistake with. I mean, the thing is, you can watch them all back. I mean, I didn't have to tribute off my fiend, and if I didn't do that, I probably win. It's like a little bit more turns would have gone by, and he's a couple more draws, so it's not like completely deterministic. But I don't know. The series of draws that he got were good to counter what I had, I guess is like loosely what I would say. The only reason I'm doing this is so it shows up. So yeah, like it just shows up like a replay. You know what it reminds me of? Like fucking like Halo like 3 or something.
Yeah,
it's
where
like
it automatically do the replay.
Yeah, but it wasn't like it was just like the game playing back for you, you know? It wasn't like a video of it exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this was just opening the double avarice, wasn't great. And his hand, even when I Dutch shooted it, was kind of weird, but
That's crazy how much I learned just from watching those two matches, though. A couple more, and I should be able to go head to head.
Yeah, you should be.
I think your idea of me and Tommy going
playing
head to head, and
probably
you schooling us both, and then seeing who can take the lesson.
I feel like it's so hard to like accurately teach someone.
Yeah.
Like, or not hard per se, but like hard to do it without being like rude, you know, or something.
No,
like
that's just weird with adults in general. Is teaching adults new things. You kind of have to talk down. You have to treat.
It's also
them
just
like a child.
like this. I'm like especially good at, you know.
Yes.
So it's like,
but maybe you can tell, maybe not. I like that kind of like I don't mind rudeness when I'm learning something.
It's also I mean I've gotten better at it because I said I do the coaching stuff. So yeah. If I was kind of cooked regardless because like if I MST here, then I can still get back my Treeborn because he has to do it during standby. He has to regulate, but I don't really think it's correct for him to. It's weird. Like then I can make Goyo. I mean, I can make a different thing and swing over this and take it, but he still has Brink highest to answer. Like I think he's just winning that one anyway. Even if I take, right, because he just Brink highest the monster, and if he wants to go for it, to the back row. I mean, this one he open shoot. He had the trag, which is kind of just odd. This whole sequence, but he had the cut the whole time, which is kind of funny.
She says, "Trying not to drink right now, and no way I can have fun at a concert not drinking. Honestly,
tonight?
Honestly, respect. No, tomorrow. Tonight I'm hanging out with you."
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I messed up here, just missed damage, but. I mean, it is useful to like watch this stuff back because then you can see like where what went wrong or whatever.
She's asking, "Are you winning?" I'm gonna tell her yes.
Tell her yes.
And how? I'm gonna say it.
Oh wow.
Is that I'm wondering what the chat thinks. Is it okay to lie to your serious talk, like to lie to your significant others about your success because they're basically just asking, "Are you having a good time?" You know.
Well, you definitely can never. You're never gonna give them like the full.
Yeah, they don't want that, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Because they're really just saying, "Are you gonna be mean to me when you come home tonight?" Because
if I don't know, I just kind of expected that he would side up the fader because if I swing with this here, then I just did the one game.
So are these ranked matches? As in, this is someone who is more or less your skill level?
There is skill-based matchmaking.
Yeah.
That is like. So I can show you. Like I've actually lost a couple now.
Did Tommy drop a bunch of slurs? I mean, he can say that stuff because he's one of those people. But,
he didn't even drop. So I'm 8th here, and that guy was probably like I don't know if he's top 200, but he's somewhere around there probably. So it's like roughly skill-based matchmaking. I mean, it just matches with you with whoever's online, basically.
Right. And seemed.
So, it's like as close as you can. You know, I think, in all honesty, I probably need to. I might play a different deck because this one is so involved. I think that's the only, like, the matches take a really long time, and you have to think too much.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, with this deck, I've played it a million times, and I know how to play it.
Excellent.
So
you told me to shut up too.
No. It's nothing to do with that. I'll never tell you to shut up because if I can't play correctly with someone yapping in my ear, then what kind of player am I?
Exactly. Honestly.
What business do I have coaching anybody?
Respect.
Yeah. No, I don't think Tommy said a bunch of slurs. He might have dropped a R word, but
he can say that.
Because he's. But I think there was like some kind of like implication that we were gonna have some sort of slur competition between the two of you when you came on.
I like that,
or something like that.
Yeah.
But I don't really remember the exact like equal matches.
He'll bring out a good side of me.
Yeah. So different deck. You're like getting acclimated to all the decks of Edison format now.
Well, I definitely get the frog. Get the frog one. They want gay slurs on the. We got a few of those. I grew up in the South.
One time I referred to this as the gay stream. I'm not exactly sure the
Deck Devastation Virus.
Yeah, this is a really strong card, and against this guy's deck in particular, like I didn't know he was playing this deck, but because it's not even that commonly played, partially because also, so it's a couple things. Like this card is a very popular side deck card, like one of the most popular side deck cards, but it's not that popular of a main deck card.
Mm-hmm.
And so sometimes when people are maining it, you just get fucking blown the fuck out by it, which is basically what happened to this guy just now. And it always makes you really mad because it's like, why are they maining that? You know, it's like, why do they have that in their deck? They shouldn't have that in their deck. I said to James a kiss at the end of the stream. Tommy gave me a kiss.
No matter what.
Yeah, that's
forehead kiss. I'm really good at that.
Full hog. Not hog, but like,
you get the forehead kiss, it makes you feel loved, you know, and just held, you know, in a way.
It's on the mouth with tongue. They're adding tongue.
What the people want is what they're gonna get. Yeah. And it's for them. We don't do this for us.
So we all want with tongue. But... So I'm gonna tell her right now. Like I can even do this little thing. This is a result of a little plugin I have, but I can even say I think this is a trap stun. And then can
you see those nets?
No, you can't see that. But this is one of
that's pretty funny.
This is one of
imagine
one of the two cards. One of the two cards I saw before.
Happy Pride. Is this, you get any Pride sponsors?
I haven't gotten any, probably due to the slurring, but
yeah, we can get some sponsors.
And I think this is stun number 2.
Try to get Rash to sponsor the stream.
Rash sponsor the slurs. So here, I'm about to fuck this guy up more or less.
It seems.
So because I think this is trap stun, I'm probably gonna lead off with something like this.
Yeah.
And if I hit, see, I wanted to really hit the other one. And now, but
does the placement of the cards matter?
Not really in this.
Okay.
Now this, I guess, could be a deep prison, so in that case...
They just opened another card store in Greenpoint, so I think, honestly, card gaming must be having a little moment.
Gaming is having its moment.
Gaming.
No way, this shouldn't.
Gaming
it could be Book of Moon.
Console games are over, but that's 3 card shops in Greenpoint now.
Really?
And this one's specifically focused around like Tournament, Yu-Gi-Oh, and Magic. Like,
wait, really?
Uh-huh.
In Greenpoint?
Yeah, Frontier Gaming. It's called.
No.
It's right on Manhattan Avenue. I stepped in because I was kind of
check it out. I think it's traveling, but it could be deeper than I guess. Oh, so we did it after. But it's weird that he did it that way.
It's a beautiful dragon.
It's weird that he did it that way. But I mean, this is just a bottomless, so I don't care about that. And then he has what? Avarice, Caius, and
so yeah, is that what's BTHMF?
That's just abbreviation. So it's like when I saw his hand with the deck dev. When I saw his hand with the deck dev, it was I saw that he had Mirror Force and bottomless.
Sweet.
Oh, sure. I'm distracted.
Because I'm here distracting you.
I also could have hit him for 200 there. I probably I'm supposed to do that. But... So this could make his Avarice live. In fact, it does make his Avarice live.
Bottomless trap hole. I saw that on field the other day.
Hmm. Also, the card that he had that kind of punished me is not that common, so I didn't play around it. Yeah, I just want to find spot.
When's your birthday, James?
Can
we say that on stream? Is that public info?
Yeah,
we can give them on.
My birthday is in February.
February. That's right. I was there. But I was remembering those kind of the wins. That was a fun day.
Oh, the guns.
It was really fun. Rob revealed himself as
a gun
ace
professional.
Gun professional. But
so I guess I set this too, but
I haven't seen that guy in a minute. He's been working.
Yeah, he's been
working.
I saw him at the
beach.
fair. No, at the thing last week.
Oh yeah.
So what's the new one? Is prison? Oh, that's a fantastic draw.
I think I'm gonna throw a party soon enough, and
you will?
Yeah, because you didn't come to my New Year's one, right? No, you did. You were there at New Year's, yeah. That was the last real party I've thrown.
I'm gonna throw something in August. I'll show you.
At a venue or?
Yeah. What's this place that I?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna rent out in out by the beach.
Dude.
I'll show you.
Exciting. You got someone for drinks?
Like sponsor stuff. Like sponsor stuff.
Either that or just put me. I love doing drinks for events. Put me in.
They have their own bar staff there. It's kind of a funny like.
Oh, they're a real venue. Nice.
Yes. So cool. I don't think I hit with. Here, I'll show you.
You got the artist books and everything? Or?
No, I just confirmed this the other day, but I'll show you the.
Dude, I'm so stoked.
Because it's like it's gonna be the first thing in a while.
Yeah. What a blast. At the beach too?
Well, it's like a boat club.
Fuck yeah. Where is it in the city?
It's near JFK. Because my whole thing is
so
like
sick. So like
doing stuff
party
near
bus out, yeah. Like party
near
bus out there or something like. Oh, dude, it's sick.
Doing stuff near the airports is
I think that's great.
My vibe. They have like the whole deck thing too.
Dude, the water's right on the water. Insane. Are you gonna have like people outside and inside?
I don't think I'm gonna have DJs or anything outside, but
I guess you probably have to worry about noise with that. This is cool. I've never gone to a show at a place like this.
No, it'll be cool.
What a blast! Yeah, let me know if you need anything. Oh, girls love the official first place graphic, by the way.
Of that?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They love.
Yeah, that thing is sick.
For some reason,
it hasn't really popped up.
Blue Eyes is like very well known.
It was like
a lot of people
out front too.
Oh, nice.
Like I think I'm gonna grill. Earlier in the day.
Yeah. Oh, that'll be so sick, dude.
I think it'll be fun.
That's what I mean. Like, I'll work the grill.
Yeah, maybe that's your job.
I would love to do food.
Grilling.
Food stuff.
Anyone in the chat who wants to come, August 17th.
Can y'all grill? Like, cause
any grillers in the chat.
Love a teammate on the grill. I love the point when you're grilling and after you've had like 3 beers and just the heat stops hurting you because everything stops hurting you and you just become one with the grill.
Sure. Absolutely. What am I doing? So, if you guys playing quick draw, I'm going second. We're gonna rock with this. Now, some people might think my side patterns there unconventional. Some people might say, why are you siding out one Gale, one Sirocco against the quick draw deck?
Fucking stupid move, or just
dude, they might say that. They might honestly say that. But here's the thing: is that I've been playing this deck for a decade.
Yeah, they don't know.
They don't really know. They think they know.
They don't, but
that they don't.
They already know.
They have their preconceived notions about what is right or wrong. Yeah. And they don't really open their minds to the kind of other tactics possible.
The engineer sees what is there, but the artist sees what is not there. And
well said. I would say well said also.
That is the level we're working on.
That's definitely 100% the level we're working on. Now, let's see if he negates this. Because it's a little... Okay.
Nope.
All right. Sometimes people wouldn't negate there because they don't know if you're going to have a way to tribute it off.
What's brain control do?
It takes control of their guy. But they get it back at the end of the turn. So sometimes if they don't think you'll have a way to convert it, then they'll just let you take it.
You just played it and then the guy died? What was that?
Because this guy can negate, tribute itself to negate. Yeah. And, but...
Say tribute in Yu-Gi-Oh! We said sacrifice and magic, just to tomato. Yeah. He's a little bit country, I'm a little bit rock and roll.
Basically, there aren't really a lot of good ways to convert use the card if it went to me. I mean, I guess they're probably always negating, but yeah, some people would just let you have it, and if they did that, they were in for a world of pain there. World of pain. I think I'm in a pretty good spot regardless, though.
Yeah.
What do we think, chat? What do we think, chat? Am I in a good spot regardless?
I see what you mean about the complexity of frog versus. So what's the stack?
This is just less searching. There's still a good amount of it, but yeah, much less.
Is there a name for this deck type or deck itself?
This is Bayou Turbo. Is the name of the deck?
Cool.
I don't really know what this guy's set is. What are you not flipping there? Just dandy. That's why I didn't rack with it, but...
Yeah, that was a big hit.
I'm kind of nice with it.
Yeah.
See, if I had just Raikkoed that, any normal human being... it would have been... he would have gotten a card out of it.
Don't even say normal, like a normal, very good player.
But low-key, it... I mean, I don't know. It's okay. It could have worked out for me decently well to do that too. But this is... I'm not necessarily in a great spot here either.
So I've seen that dragon card in both of these decks, so it's a powerful,
so basically, you don't have to include it in your main deck. You have it in your extra deck here, and you make it using certain tuner monsters.
Yeah. Okay.
So this guy thinks he's kind of good. So yeah, you don't have to hard draw it basically.
Yeah.
And it is definitely really powerful.
Can you get milled in Yu-Gi-Oh! Just like Magic?
Like decked out?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there strategies that make you do that?
There are.
They were very rare in Magic, but they did exist.
So here, I gotta wait a turn. I have to wait. Yeah, if your deck goes to 0, interestingly, it's if you have 0 cards in deck and you have to draw for turns, then you lose.
It was the same in Magic, and
it's
there
not
were
just if it hits.
Bizarre strategies that involved keeping you at 0 cards but never drawing. Yeah, it was. I never enjoyed that. I preferred to just attack with the monsters until the number dropped to
Oh,
0.
he hard drew the. Okay, that's good for me. So because he didn't use this guy's effect right away, it means he redrew. Like turn 1, he summoned that big guy that could negate stuff, and that's what you would always want to summon off this little card.
Yeah.
That searches. But since he didn't do it immediately, it means he hard drew it, which is good for me. Ooh, this is also good, sort of. To not die next turn. I mean, I have a play here where I can go.
Yeah.
Just for that.
You can do crazy amounts of damage in this game in one
Yeah,
turn. Is the big thing that's striking me.
Definitely.
It's much harder to do in Magic. You just couldn't really take someone out in 1 or 2 swings.
Try to last another turn here. I don't know if it'll work.
Well, maybe you can now. It's been like 10 years since I played. But this is...
I could have gone for it. Yeah, that'll do it. I mean, I had a thing I could have done here, but it would have used all my cards, and it kind of loses to a single interrupt, more or less. It doesn't lose to every interrupt, but it there's also a chance that he might not attack with this, I guess. Yeah, I might have thrown that one.
Okay, round
All right,
2.
we gotta lock in here. We gotta lock in.
Let's lock in.
We need to lock in, because who is this guy really?
Gonna respond and say we're locked in.
We need to lock in. Alright. If we can't get any wins on the stream, then that's obviously an issue.
No, we're getting wins. I mean, this is an educational stream, so, you know, and they say failure is the best teacher. So,
Not for me.
no, for me, winning is the best teacher. Like, victory, earning money, that's the best teacher.
It's not really ideal.
I'm guessing you can mulligan in Yu-Gi-Oh?
No.
No?
No.
Really? You just,
No
keep, you
mulligan.
just keep?
You get-
just
you gotta-
keep? Ooh.
You get what you get.
Ooh,
You
that's
take your
rough.
lumps.
I like to start my Magic matches by mulliganing down to 3, just to
Make it a challenge or something.
yeah, just kind of look.
You know, I played my cousin in some like alt Magic format.
Yeah,
I'd never played a game of Magic
I
in my
bet you
life.
could win very easily.
Yeah,
It's the
destroy them.
same mechanics. I mean, in essence, you know, I really think it would take you an hour to get very good. The rhythm's slower. That's the only thing that's really noticeable.
Okay, we made it out of it. Made it out of the early game here. We connected this guy.
Yes, I see. He has nothing on the field.
Yeah,
So-
and this is a really powerful card to deal with.
No, I don't know that much about games, but if
Yeah.
you have
I have
nothing
the
in
stuff on the
play,
field.
that's
You'd
a
have
bad
lower
thing.
light,
That's
yeah.
not a good
That
thing.
is that's correct. And this as well.
I have no assets, no.
No assets.
Yeah.
He's
Yep.
low on assets.
It would be great to use all that corporate, nonsense speak before games. Like, what's my equity here? What's my equity play here?
Dude.
Like, you ever play any board games with a skill level like this?
That could be good. Have I played? I mean, what?
There's a few, like a Twilight Imperium. Those like big long games.
No,
you've
I never played any
into.
of the nerd shit like that.
It is nerd shit for sure. I mean, you gotta have a kitchen table, the size of a New York City apartment just to set it up. And God forbid, when your lady texts you, you see you in 14 hours. I mean.
Oh, it's actually good. Wait, hold on. I'm in a good spot. You thought. No, he doesn't. He's basically on all dead cards.
Do you have a decent sense of what's in his hand, just on what's?
Well,
been
I
so
used
far?
I
You saw
used
the hand,
yeah. It's weird that you said everything there. And like, because of that addictive virus, the card was saying like only people usually would just side. Yeah, now I see all his cards for the next like 3 turns. He's just fucked basically.
Good. You know, we need to win.
We needed to win. We really did.
Well, the Phillies lost today, so you know I think the karma is gonna be good.
Oh, here it is.
Do you have a name for the August show?
No, I mean I just confirmed this weekend.
Cool. I'm stoked though.
But no, I mean the thing is I'm not really trying to like.
Nice.
I'm not trying to like book some cool act or something necessarily. Like I'm not trying to make it like an art piece show.
Yeah. What's the goal? Party.
Good vibe.
I love that.
I just want like, I would really like for once there to be some like kind of like fun rap music playing.
Cool.
Not like cool UK dance music.
Yep.
Like I don't know. Like I just like I'm obviously
Yeah.
I want it all, but like
there was a whole like genre of rap, or the feel of rap that I used to call like barbecue rap. That was basically daytime backyard grilling rap music.
that's like old. I'm thinking of like older stuff.
When
When
you're
you
hear barbecue, you're thinking like Warren G and stuff like that.
Sure. Yeah.
Like summertime in the LBC kind of
It's
feeling.
like 60 cards. You can play 40
40 is
and usually you would want to play closer
right?
to 40.
Yeah.
But this guy's playing 60. Why do you think he's doing that?
In Magic, you would never play more than the minimum, ever. It was 60 for the minimum, always.
It's uncommon here, too. I don't know why you're doing it.
Yeah. Because you always just wanted control over what you were drawing versus the opposite.
Why is he doing that?
Understanding things like that was very helpful for helping me understand, helping me understand like strategy as a principle. Because as a child, you're like, well, why would more cards be?
Yeah, more cards is better.
Clearly better, right?
More better.
That's a really nice lesson to learn.
This guy's playing so many too. Playing a lot. Oh, I wish I said this, but it doesn't. This sucks. So basically, if I even though I'd like to pop one of those bigger guys,
they're so big.
If I do that, he gets to discard a card from my hand.
Yeah.
And it's not worth it here because I don't really have anything to deal with this anyway. So I'm gonna need to use. This is like a draw card that. Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect present.
You drew exactly.
I do brain control.
That's the what we call the heart of the card. Do we still call it the heart of the cards?
We do.
Just love that. I was young enough to actually see the Yu-Gi-Oh show in its heyday, and I just love that his magic power was doing a top deck, whatever he needed.
Definitely.
Just incredible.
Of course. Basically, yeah, I don't know. Because he had two of the same monsters, I can just crash them into each other when I use the brain control.
That's amazing.
But
brain control,
and usually when that guy's destroyed, it would like this is a pretty strong card because like it can trigger and destroy cards on my field, but because I was able to clear it basically without putting anything else on the field, it just completely neutralized it, which is
so this is like your deck is like a bunch of black birds basically is what
black
I'm seeing here.
black wings.
Black
in
wings.
fact, is the archetype.
Gothic bird vibe.
Yeah, I mean, this deck basically you're just sending a bunch of stuff to the grave and then triggering its effects in grave to some big guys. That's like simple terms, what we're doing here.
Reanimator was a deck format I played a lot.
This is not dissimilar.
Yeah. It was just a fun mechanic. Put stuff in the graveyard, then summon it.
This is like a little different in a sense. I mean, I guess it's kind of a semantic difference, but it's like you're not putting a guy in grave to summon it. You're like putting two pieces of something that sort of fuse,
more Frankenstein than zombie. You know, you're kind of building a monster out of dead bodies.
Yes, correct.
Can you attack an opponent if a monster's on the field, or do you have to attack the monster?
You have to attack the monster.
Gotcha.
You have to clear the monsters before
you can attack them directly.
Correct.
That's a big magic difference, right? You can choose to block versus.
I feel like. Yeah. I think it's interesting because like it gets to be like this past turn for me, like he has to do something this turn or else he'll lose. Like it's sort of like a lot of games like kind of hit some like inflection point where it's like not just like they have no resources left or something, but you can just like set up your shit such that you're gonna get so much advantage the following turn or blah blah blah. Nice. That like it's not like they're, I guess it's more like check than checkmate. You know, it's like they have to like do some kind of pivotal move or else they're just gonna die. So I have no idea what deck this guy's playing. It's some weird homebrew bullshit.
Jank.
Jank, yes. We would say Jank.
Still do that?
Yeah.
Nice.
But it's hard to know exactly how to side against it because...
It's homebrew. Yeah, exactly.
But we do the best we can. Like I saw a good amount of stuff. I have a general idea of what's going on here, but not a great idea.
You want to go to Honore Club post stream? Or I just realized they serve food and I'm kind of hungry. So.
Maybe just have like coffee.
Yeah, that's all I need.
Chat, what deck is this guy playing? I never do that. I never ask the chat things. Chat, what the hell's going on here? What's this guy doing? Tell me.
All 60 cards in there.
Oh god, it's okay. Why?
Oh, he's playing.
He's got like multiple.
I think they're all cute. They're all cute girls. Look at them. They're all cute ladies. That's the theme of the deck. They're all. Cards.
You can't even comprehend the like strangeness of what, because these cards all mill during the end phase. And so like I saw like he milled all these cards, and like they're just like like I had already seen some of them together in his deck. Like I already knew that he was playing some of them. Yeah. But the rest of them are just like complete incongruous. Like why is he playing that?
Selected 55 cards at random.
I mean, it's just a mashup of like 4 different archetypes, which I would not expect to be matched up.
This is a secret tech. He's experimenting with it right now. You'd be losing to this in 2 months.
He for sure is experimenting. But I feel like, honestly, this is like part of my strength as a player even is like, okay, like I've never played against this deck before. No one's ever played against this deck before.
Right.
Like it's not a deck. But I can pretty quickly determine like I pitched a card there. Dude, as I'm going on, that's actually so funny. As I'm going on my like rant, like this is why, like.
Wait. What happened? That was amazing.
So basically, like, what I was about to say is I put a card. I pitched a card essentially that I didn't think would be very useful because I have like a general understanding of how his deck might be composed, and then, but. There's a card that like when I attack his monster, if he has it in hand, he can pitch it and like reverse the battle, basically, I guess is what you said. And that, at least to my knowledge of what he was playing 5 minutes ago, would be like very, very, very unlikely that he would be playing that.
Mm-hmm.
But he was playing it and I lost. I mean, like it doesn't deal so much damage that
Yep.
but I just knew with the cards that I had, like it just wasn't gonna get there.
Yes, but I'm assuming it's pretty easy to counter that now.
We'll see. I mean, his deck is so pile-y that like
Idiosyncratic.
it's like a little hard to determine exactly like. Well, it's more like I don't know how it'll go because he could very easily just like have a similarly strange combination of cards and beat me. A lot of other people would play this turn very differently, but I know what I'm doing. I think I don't know.
It's all coming down to this. This one is left on the
Yeah,
line.
it's just like there's cards that he can activate from his hand that would hurt me quite a bit, and I don't know. I've decided that this is the route I'm gonna go. Could be wrong, could be right. That's actually like yeah. So he's playing like 60 cards, and he's opened like a really really strong combination of draw spells,
Yeah.
which is not very likely, but that's how it goes. Okay, this is also really really strong for him, but depends exactly what he's gonna do.
Wait, so this is on his first turn.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much you can chain on one turn in this game.
Yeah, it's like just hitting a bunch of draw spells in a row.
Yeah.
Which is like pretty unlikely, but
He's milled 17 cards.
yeah, that's also has
It's
some
crazy.
mill effects. Yeah, I mean, definitely. I don't know. Could have been better to do the other thing I could have done, but. Ooh, that's a good draw. Yeah, the way this has gone is very funny, and I might lose, but
No, not to this.
yeah, exactly. That's my feeling as well.
Too many girls in this deck. We got this.
Too many. There's two of these cards. I don't play two of these. Alright, I mean, if I have a shot, it's just by doing something like this. And it's not like unreasonable, I think, that I could win. It's not very likely, but it's not like out of the question. Also, I guess going gonna be hard, but I guess if he just whiffs the draw here, then there's a pretty good chance I do win. Really good. Is that just game? Yeah. That's, I guess it depends which way he does it. That's crazy. Okay, so we lost that one as well. We're down bad over here. Trying to think like what I would do if I were just like full tryharding, but that's so crazy. Because it's like I used this and it would hit the devastation virus thing that I had before, like would hit like all his like little monsters basically, but he just, despite playing like many of them clearly, just didn't draw any of them during that turn, and yeah, unfortunate. I can play the Twilight deck. It's kind of brainless as well. You cracked the door a little bit too. Just hot. You can open it and close it. Like maybe the air will help. Yeah, this is like horrible. We're just getting destroyed.
Clearly, my presence is not the good luck charm that Philly lost today, so it's just a bad luck day.
Yeah.
The fucking Padres beat him too, and we all know. Speaking of slurs, I mean, say no more, right?
I'm gonna show off my wares.
Yeah, can we unbox?
Yeah,
pretty cool.
Unbox the what's pristine protection. I think is the guy.
Ew.
Yeah, I know. He's
like
got
it.
little trinkets and whatnot. This is a dark armed one. We got a ton. I ordered a bunch. Stratos. Jinzo. Cores, everyone's favorite. Okay, so
Charged with Life Degree, great poem.
yeah,
And now,
literally.
now great Yu-Gi-Oh card. All poetry themed deck.
Yeah, this is my poetry deck. It is funny that game did that.
I've got some a more good story to tell you when we're off stream. This is
Too saucy.
Too saucy. Or it would be boring. That's actually but you'll find it.
Book of Moon. Continuing my unboxing. What the fuck?
What do you just drop?
This is just a card that's really, really good against my deck in particular.
Dang.
It's like, I don't know, it's not a very commonly main decked card, so it's very unlikely to run into it, but it just like single-handedly counters my deck. Luckily I had
Somebody kill it?
Yeah.
Question mark, question mark.
Also, like, made a bit of a mistake there because if he did it,
Yeah. So banished is like removed from game.
yeah, and it's like his on like the most simple terms.
Yeah.
His deck is banishing everything from play,
Yeah.
and my
Which
deck
is very bad for a deck.
my deck is
Ultron graveyard
thriving.
interaction.
Yeah, thriving off.
Yeah,
graveyard interaction,
exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
And like, no one really plays the
Yeah.
deck that he's playing. Also,
Yeah.
so it's very funny to run into it.
It's just the exact counter to your deck.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not like
41 playing 41 cards. That is kind of a flex. Just a little something extra.
I don't think it's like completely unwinnable. Oh. So it just kind of depends. Also, like, it's much easier post sideboarding because like I have a bunch of cards that can deal with this stuff. Kind of. I mean, it's still going to be difficult, but yeah. He also sent me same guy, Christine. Shout out to you, Christine Protection.
Some sleeves.
These are
Oh, yeah.
sleeves. Sleeves. I haven't really tried those yet. Green as well. Yeah, red with a green. The classic. Send me some little pins. And some kind of little player? No, it's I think it's a little case, calculator case thing. Let's see. I haven't taken this thing out yet. People have these like little like calculator case things that they use.
Hold the decks.
No, it's more to hold the actual calculator.
Really.
Which like I don't know. It's a whole. It is some real nerd shit.
Yeah.
But it's almost like a flex, like almost like a
It
status.
is nice. I miss the nerds. I gotta say.
So you can like put like your favorite cards
Yeah.
here, and then you have the big graphing calculator that you
Yeah.
don't really need for this.
Turn 21, put your license in there. Yeah. Yeah, I have my TI-83.
Literally.
Have they made it to like the 89? You know, by now 83s were big when I was in college.
know.
Are they still stuck on the 83?
Oh, wait, can I? Yo. All good, Bryson. We made it out of the woods here.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually crazy. So earlier in the game, like I was able to get a few mills off, and
Yeah.
I milled exactly enough to make this guy
Yeah.
live.
Yeah.
Even he said nice.
Nice.
Like
so that was
like
the card
this
that, yeah.
this shouldn't ever be live against his deck,
Yeah.
more or less. But
It's a rare get a nice. That's the first nice I've seen in all the matches today.
yeah. Oh, I would never compliment my opponent.
No, it's weakness that they just.
Yeah.
I
Fuck them.
The world shows weakness. I don't show weakness.
It's not weakness. I can't give them false hope. You know.
Right. Exactly. That would be just dishonesty.
I can't claim that they did something
anything
good
nice,
that I
right.
wouldn't have expected. You
Right.
know.
Yeah.
It's all just stone face. What is that? That's 30. Oh god. Wait, no, it's not 6. Yeah, no, it's not. Hold on. This is actually crazy though. I'm not losing this card, but like I'm sort of close to losing to it. This game is actually just crazy that I was able to get this out. Always see, look at this guy, Time Wizard Brazil. Come to Brazil.
I agree with Time Wizard Brazil that it is.
Time Wizard Brazil. Please say more. Talk more.
I called it breakbeats, which was wrong. It's drum and bass.
Can you talk more? Because what's up with Time Wizard in Brazil? Is there a Time Wizard Brazil community?
GG. Do you mean that? GG.
No, I wouldn't. But if I don't say it back, it's kind of rude. So
it's rude. It's etiquette.
I have to.
It doesn't mean good.
Force my
it
hand.
Means politeness.
Yeah. No, it was a medium game. It was a good game for me.
Yeah,
like I played well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, less of the better.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, Upstart Goblins kind of got a kink thing going on. But, yeah.
This is a deceptively good card. It's like you draw a card, but your opponent gains 1,000. It's like, why would you ever play that?
No, that's
but
always
it's just
the best card.
Acceleration.
Yes.
And
that was a basic thing in Magic. Like one of the worst strategies is life gain. Everyone thinks, oh, life is how you win. I want to gain life, but it's the worst way to play. You want to gain cards.
Yeah, so them gaining life is like
it doesn't really
effectively doesn't matter at all.
Yeah. Because you just make up for it.
Like finding your combos faster or whatever.
Yeah, that was always. Yep.
You get it.
But when you're playing 8-year-olds, you can trade them life gain cards for card draw cards, and they'll never get it.
I see how you are.
Oh yeah. Remember the whole child thing? Yeah. God, I wish I recorded that.
The child thing. I wish you recorded the child thing.
Nah, that part of it. It was of course recorded, but the part where someone attempted to have me arrested, I wish I recorded that.
So you can carry them back.
It was amazing that I kept my composure as well as I did. I did say if you attempt to force entry into my apartment again, I'll call the police. Which I wouldn't do, of course. Stop snitching, but she doesn't know that.
We're back 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Dude.
2 minutes.
You know, I'm not all day here.
Yeah, have fun. Bringing your girlfriend flowers or whatever.
Doing something nice.
Probably like watching your kid's baseball game, but I'm here to
For 2
play.
minutes.
I'm here to
For
play.
2 minutes.
I'm here to play. Right.
He's watching one.
Yeah.
Kind of trying to carry Go on my back, but Edison is thriving. 1K Edison tournament this Saturday here. We'll be playing your value list actually.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that. Shout out to you, Time Wizard Brazil. I would actually love to hear more about what's going on in Brazil. Tell me anything.
Brazil in general.
Tell me anything. Tell me everything. I'm interested.
I lived there for 3 months.
You did?
Yeah, in Rio.
Maybe you met Time Wizard Brazil.
Hopefully, did love just
In
about
where?
everything about Brazil. It's
Rio?
like America, but more.
Rio. You call it Rio?
Rio. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, they don't pronounce the R's.
They.
Brazilian Portuguese speakers. They. Yeah. Yeah. So it's not Rio. It's Rio. Rio de Janeiro.
That's interesting. Where's the biggest locus of Brazilian Edison players? Is it in Rio?
Could be Rio.
I'm asking him.
Could be Pernambuco. We all know.
You live in Brazil for a while. I live in the US for a while.
Oh,
wow,
welcome.
you guys are
They're
brothers.
U.S. and Brazil are really very
Simpatico.
simpatico. Exactly. Copacetic.
Israel and the US.
Saudade.
This guy's gonna have another million fucking bandage cards. These are the matchups that make men out of boys. You know what I'm saying? Dude, it's actually so
these
people
have all been good games.
People would think
you haven't steamrolled any of them. They haven't steamrolled you.
No. That's the
That's a
opposite
bad
because
game. You want it to steamroll.
Well, I do want to steamroll them, but the fact that I have not lost horribly is because I'm good at this game.
Yes.
That's actually the fact of the matter. I mean, I don't want to say it. It's not entirely like that, but like how do I say this? Like more or less every game against me if you are playing against me,
Yeah.
you're gonna feel like it's a good game.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna put up a fight.
Exactly.
I'm gonna try to win.
That's
and
what
I'm gonna do all the weird shit I can.
I'm seeing that even when
And so people, it's so frustrating. Like, I mean, this is just me being Kavechi sort of, but like I'll beat someone and they'll have like the luckiest game of their fucking lives, and they'll be like, that was a great match, man. And I'll be like, no, it just felt like a good match because I was trying my hardest to not lose to your bullshit. Like, was it? I mean, at the end of the day, what is actually a good match? I don't know, but like,
shout out Sao Paulo.
Shout out Sao Paulo for sure.
Biggest city in South America.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sao Paulo is the biggest city.
Uh-huh.
I really want to see it. Yeah, fucking right.
You like Brazilian music, right?
Yeah.
It's just some of the wildest dance
I
music in
gotta
the entire
put that
world.
on next time.
Put
Sao Paulo's biggest time media. There is a monthly goat league there and cube draft. Sometimes people from outside Sao Paulo come too. Some even stayed at my house. That sounds so nice. I would love to go. I want to go to Sao Paulo. Let's go play.
Honestly, yeah.
Let's go play at Time Wizard Brazil.
It would be great.
That sounds so fun.
I do miss it.
I want to go. Do you guys have a national so right now in a lot of countries there's like national tournaments going on
that are like more or less official, put on
they are official and more so for current Yu-Gi-Oh but a lot of them also have like relatively larger than normal side events for this stuff, so you're seeing like sort of like results from those roll in. And I would imagine Brazil has one. I think the answer is probably yes. But
yeah.
So I can switch this back this turn. Yeah, think about how many it is. I think I have a little bit of a cook set up here. So I'm gonna do this. Pop that. Right. Do this. Pop this. Or sorry. The monster. Then I can do this. Put this back. Nice. We're getting there. When were you there? How old were you?
Pretty young. I was in 9th grade. So old enough to like kind of have a real experience. But
you were with your family.
Yes, although I never like saw that. You know, I was running around on my own the entire time.
So you never saw them.
Yeah, like really.
But I never met them before.
Yeah, like I didn't know. I was like, who the fuck are these people?
Maybe my family.
No, it was crazy. It was like I wasn't really like drinking and partying, so I couldn't have that kind of experience. But I still got to have more of that kind of experience than I would have.
Sure.
Like there than I did in. What happened? I distract.
No, I kind of like, I wouldn't say forgot, but like, he has an element of his deck that like could deck me out pretty easily.
Yeah. And
my deck mills really fast, so I sort of haven't been as cautious as I could have been to prevent that. But I think I'm still probably gonna win. Why is it 0? Time is Evans, but those kind of suck though.
Oh, Konami runs everything?
Yeah.
Oh,
Konami doesn't understand this community yet, especially because they use newer time limit and time rules.
This is these all to me these all look like very cool matches, but it's I guess for the reason you said.
I mean, they're not cool matches. Yeah. Like I don't know. I mean, the one guy was just playing such a weird. The one guy was playing such a weird deck that it's kind of like hard to gauge, I guess. I don't know. Like, okay, so I think I win here. Yeah. About value, which matches should I side in my crush? I'll answer your question immediately after this game, but I sided my crush against Lightsworn, against Dragon Turbo. I sided in against really any deck that plays Gold Sark, especially if, I mean, when you're going first, you could probably side it in against almost anything. But yeah, if they're playing Gold Sark, like DB Hero or Dragon sometimes, I have to pee, so you entertain them.
I'll do my best, but I'm just gonna sit here and look pretty.
Ask him some questions or something.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Talk about Brazil. I miss it.
Talk about some things.
Now I'm James. I'm in control here. All right. Do look like pretty nice card protectors. Wait, where's my chat? Why was I in Hyo? Is that right? For 3 months? I was interesting. My parents are very religious, and they were there doing some kind of Christian missionary work with a camp that teaches, as far as I know, it was children who'd been in the criminal justice system since like they were 6, and we were working for a camp that takes these kids out of the prison system, teaches them, it was like 3 different disciplines, like auto repair, culinary stuff, and then there was one more thing, but it's pretty cool. Kids seemed really happy. Got to hang out with a bunch of former child criminals who are now reformed. They were cool. But the music and the people were amazing. And I used to know some Brazilian Portuguese, but forgot all of it, so bummer. Yeah, not LDS, but it was good. As religious stuff goes, this was like actually good religious work, so I supported it. But I got a sense that the Brazilian prison system was pretty corrupt. That's not that different from America, but didn't seem great. After Seawarm, I really just wanted to feel what it was like to be in the spotlight. It's pretty great.
Is that my beer?
Yes.
I gotta do the nut reveal, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, what did you say? How tall? What did you say?
We got deep into the Brazilian.
No, but he asked how tall. You didn't answer the question.
Justice system.
Wait, he's met me. Rob has met me. But no, they joke that they all think I'm really short. And I mean, I'm kind of short, but like,
my guy's fine.
Full grown.
Fine height-wise.
Check out these. Yeah. Zach, if Zach is still there, he'll know. I got the fucking nuts.
The crab nuts.
The crab nuts, and you tried them. Tell them they're good.
10 out of 10.
I had bookmarked them. I had bookmarked them for a reason, dude. That I had them when I was at the YCS in fucking Richmond, and they were so good. And then I wanted to have them back at my house, and I ordered them months later, and they were in my
A+ snack. I really have to watch it around such snacks.
Dude, they're good.
I won't eat meals.
They're pretty damn good. I know that.
They kind of have that meal.
I be sitting here. I'm gaming. I'm snacking. There's a whole. Did I tell you this? There's like some kind of like ancient Greco-Roman parable of like they're all under siege.
Yeah.
In
wherever this is going, I'm gonna love it.
They're under siege in a city, and the leader. They only have enough like rations for however many days, and the leader says, "All right, you're all gonna play dice against each other."
To see who gets it. Yeah.
No, I think well, I mean, I don't know. I think it was just like play dice.
Oh, to distract
Like
him.
we're
sure,
just all
yeah.
gonna play dice
Yeah.
for the next like week,
Yeah.
and sort of like they all just got so focused on playing dice that it assuaged their hunger,
Yeah.
and they were able to
Make it through. Absolutely.
And so I feel like it's the same thing. I'd be sitting here for hours gaming and I eating the nuts, and then hours will go by, but I don't have hunger pangs.
Any hunger? No.
And it happens a lot at events. Like people have to remind themselves to eat. I think
Oh, I'm
something I had
the
to
same way.
learn after years of playing competitively and stuff.
Some people get. I'm curious what you are. Do you, when you go for a while without food, does your clarity, concentration, focus increase or decrease?
I don't think I would say it increases. I for sure like just you might like feel like it does, but it for sure just doesn't.
So for me though, I know that my metabolism or whatever is built a little different because I've never been an eat while I'm working guy ever. So like I've been on a lot of events, productions, and like you know you break for lunch. That's really normal. I never eat lunch at those times because I'll get sluggish for the next 3 hours.
That makes
after
sense.
So I always go through the full day, and I tend to get more lucid. Now I'm sure there's like a diminishing return, you know, where I start to feel maybe like I'm lucid, but I'm actually, you know.
That's sort of what I would describe in the events and stuff. It's like
Mhm.
you sort of like it's like okay, right? You get there at like 9 or 10 a.m.
Yeah,
You play
yeah.
for
10 hours,
For-
right? Yeah.
yeah, you're probably there for so it's like after the first like 3 rounds or something.
Yeah. Do you like tournaments? Is that I loved playing tournaments. I got so energized. The time would fly by.
Well, yeah,
Like,
that's
I
kind of the
had a
thing. It's like
blast. Yeah.
you kind of feel energized, but like so normally you'd probably like it like if it's 1 or 2 p.m. that's normally when you'd be going to eat lunch.
Yeah.
Like, but it's very easy to like not do that at a tournament because usually they're also in places that are like there isn't shit around, you know.
Yeah.
So, but then, and then that, like you can feel so energized, you know, adrenalized for the first, like, for a couple rounds after that. Like, you should have eaten at 2, and by like 4 p.m. you're still feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
But by 6 or 7 p.m., then you're gonna be fucking like tired and sluggish, you know. And that's really what it comes down to. Like, it's not such a big deal to like skip the meal or whatever, but once you're past that point, like,
Yeah.
that's when shit gets wonky. Fucky. That's when shit gets fucky. How do you feel about Thunder King and the Value side deck, and why don't you like it? Well, this might actually be a horrible play that I'm doing right now that I realized that he has a Dandelion Degrade. So I'm just committing a shitload of cards that he might be able to Black Rose away. Thunder King and the Value side deck, I don't really feel like it gives that good coverage, like, in general, because whatever, like, against, okay, well, at least he has that, that's fine, because then I have Roar. Like, against Dragon Turbo, sure, against Heroes, going first, it's fine, but going second, kind of sus, like, Diva Hero, again, going first, fine, going second, kind of I just don't really think, like, it's that impactful, and I don't really know what else you would want to board it in against. I guess Lightsworn, it's okay, but...
This is what I mean about the heat wave coverage. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Like, yeah, this is like, dude, I know. Be outside. Summertime, it's June. It's funny to ask my like grandparents in Florida. Got him.
No, I mean, he used a card that like affects one of the cards in his hand. I think he has to like choose which one.
Is it rare that people make player errors like that?
No. Because it's a complicated game, and also like, I mean, I just know all the shit. Like, me personally, I know more than
Yeah.
like
Got it.
everybody. So it's
Yeah.
so I know when people are doing something wrong, I guess.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people would just like let shit slide.
He scooped. Yeah.
Yeah, because, and also, you know what's funny there, like, so this is again like kind of a game knowledge thing. Like he used this card Star Blast, which is really pretty uncommon. There's like one guy that's had some success recently playing it, but one of the main ways that you would use it is with the card that he in fact did have, like Darkest Dragon, and if that card comes down, it like basically like starts negating all my effects. So if I wanted to do anything, I'd have to do it before it came down. If he was able to summon it, it would be too late. But because I figured that was probably what he was going for, I flipped my thing beforehand. I hate to keep making the same statement, like a lot of people wouldn't do that, but it really is the case that like a lot of people just like aren't thinking ahead to that degree.
No, totally.
And like, and
to
so
see where the difference is, yeah.
A lot of people aren't thinking ahead, and also
Wait,
just
is
like
there a card just called Shiny Black Sea?
Mm-hmm.
That rules.
Yeah.
Like Shiny Black Sea? Like what?
I think it's short for cockroach. I think.
Yeah, I love that. That's what I mean about just cards with it. Name.
Just kind of
what you're getting.
I don't know what you're getting here. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's also like again that Star Blast and these types of decks and stuff are not very common. So to have the understanding that that's like what's going on is also kind of like just takes a certain amount of practice, really. UI up 2-0. I'm gonna be honest, dude. I don't care. Sorry, Rob. I don't care. Were they good games? There's a big like team war thing going on right now.
UI versus
UI was against somebody. I don't remember. Who are you guys against, Rob? Rob's an old buddy of mine. He knows we're all joking around. Team Lil Man.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna show you something. Those are not really ideal for us here.
I like this Rob's style.
He's the man.
He gonna come to the party?
Let's go. Sorry. This was a very good hit for me.
Oh yeah.
Is Rob gonna come to the party? I don't know. That's on him. That's on him.
You better.
We're all looking forward to seeing
you.
you.
I'd love to work the grill.
Going
To have a big kiss the cook.
Real good time. You know that? System of a Down, I think.
Never fucked with him.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Toxicity maybe, but like I just didn't.
Bringing the buzz bombs?
I never tried a buzz. They look like bombs.
They do. Buzz balls. Set out all Raikos against Diva Zombie. No.
Buzz grenades.
No, dude. Time was in Brazil. You're single-handedly keeping the chat alive, brother.
Yeah.
I do not mind, but no, I don't side out. I don't side out any amount of Raikos against basically any deck. Were you on Barrier Statue in your original list? Or is this... You know, it's malding at that Barrier Statue over set dangling. Yeah, I know he is. That's what makes him so good. Because you know he's upset about that shit. Sorry, so not Barrier Statue in your original list. I mean, yeah, basically, like, I had the Joggin for a little bit, but for the vast majority of the time that I've been playing it, at least recently, yes, I've been playing Barrier Statue. So we did have that, but we didn't want to use it right away. What does that mean? You're just playing background? What the hell? What the heck? Let me see. Sure. At least now he can just monarch me. But who he does? I mean, if he puts the light on grid, obviously. But he's probably gonna finish that. Oh, hold on. Hold on, we're in business. So, I have this really powerful card in my hand that needs. Oh, never mind.
No.
Never mind. I suck.
Huh. What's your the story behind your handle?
The story behind this one.
We got some lore there.
Dude, no, minimal amounts of lore. The story behind this one is really no story because I make a bunch of alts every season. Because I don't like people watching all my matches and then they get to see all my decks and
yeah.
I don't know, for various reasons. Mostly, and also just kind of to troll. But
it's very YouTube like struggle rapper, real world Rudy.
Jesus, it was a close call. If he hit me with this, I would discard my entire hand.
Yeah.
No bueno.
That's the effect it has?
Mm-hmm. Really powerful.
Yeah.
So I could not let that occur.
Yeah.
Okay, he just said I've had enough.
Damn. Crushed him so hard with the calc, just destroyed him.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle that.
Sad.
Scoop. Okay, so this, you're 3-2 now?
Yeah. I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give it till. Maybe like half hour.
Yeah, bro.
Is that?
That sounds great. Yeah.
I feel like I try to do like 2.5, 3 hour streams.
That went by. That flew by. It kind of flew by. Honestly, it's been like 2 hours. Yeah, we started at like 6:30.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
AGT was trying to play Dark Berry Statue in Black Wings. Yeah, it's not. That ain't it.
Mm-hmm.
AGT is a funny person that is a fellow Jewish individual and person of.
We were talking about that earlier.
This guy's
because of my new introduction into the
person of Jew.
Yeah.
But POJ. But
she's more of a JIP, but yeah.
Beverly
Hills.
He one thing that I like. One thing that I like about him is he plays a lot of money matches. He plays like a lot of high stakes money matches, even more so than myself.
Yeah.
And it's actually not something.
When you play, do you use the same this to play the money matches?
Mostly, yeah. I mean, on the same.
Is anyone arbitrating that, or is it all honor system?
I mean, sometimes you're sending to a middleman.
Yeah.
To prevent someone.
Like the funds, like it held them in escrow. Damn.
Yeah. But honestly, I feel like that's like low key. Pretty unnecessary for a lot of the time.
Yeah, like, it's a community.
It's like
right?
less than $100 or most of the
time.
It's like it's happened once or twice that like someone has not paid me for something.
Yeah, you have to rug somebody and then destroy your standing. You know, it'd have to be worth $50, I guess.
For some people. For some blokes. But yeah, AGT is a man who plays a lot of high stakes. But while I was still kind of first getting to know him, I feel like aren't that many people that really play for money, with any frequency. And so I was always down to play him, but he refused to play me. Mm-hmm. And his reasoning was that he would never want to take money from a fellow Jew.
Well,
honor.
I do like that. It doesn't match what my life experience up to this point. But I mean, you could have said the same thing, right? You could have been like, "Well, I also do not wish to."
But I did. But I did wish to.
Yeah. If anything, I feel like taking money from a fellow chosen just keeps it all within the fam, right? Like, what's the problem here? Is the
it's charging interest is the real issue, I think. When you I think that, but there's like
Bursary, it's not
that's like a
aggravating,
thing, right?
right?
Like,
Yeah.
but I think you're like not
Yeah.
allowed to.
As far as I actually don't know how much this historical like bit of information I have is accurate, but what I was told in like high school was that Christians were not allowed to lend money with interest in more or less the Middle Ages, but the Jewish communities, of course, were, because they weren't subject to those Christian laws. So all the banks became run by the Jewish communities because they were the only ones who could actually do banking. So it was just a outskirt of that, and it was the same in Muslim-controlled nations as well. And then go forward 500 years, and all I'm saying is I got a new Lexus, and and sometimes we can't fight our fellow opponents, even though we really should.
This guy's getting lucky.
Yeah.
The thing is, I take more damage, but if he has a certain card in hand, then I would lose. But
Only has one card in hand.
I don't think he has it, and I think maybe I would lose anyway. I'm just gonna choose to believe he doesn't have it. Phew. That took balls of steel right there.
Yep.
Not if you would have done that. I'm just gonna keep saying shit like that. No one would have done that.
No.
I'm actually extremely fucked up.
Yeah. We know where he's at. I could swat him. It always works. Sometimes it works. If they come quick enough, they don't know.
I need to swat this guy. Did I show my hand? Oh, I might be past. You're supposed to shovel your hand, because then I drew another copy of the same card.
Yeah.
And now he could theoretically know that it was a new copy of the same card, so I have another white hand. If he's smart, he might figure that out. Hard to say.
Mm-hmm.
No.
That's the thing I actually miss the most about playing tournaments, is shuffling cards in my hand. It was pretty fun and therapeutic action.
Plenty of cards down there if you want to give them a shuffle, buddy. Okay. Well, I needed to know exactly, and I didn't.
Okay, next round. Let's go.
This guy also doesn't usually play this deck. If I knew he was playing this deck, I think I might have done a few things a little differently.
This character?
I do know this character. I met him in person. He lives on Long Island.
Shoutouts. I guess he's 29, a 95 baby.
Yep, he's a doctor.
God damn, man. It's nice to know some doctors. I feel like Yu-Gi-Oh, versus you go in the music world, all you meet are music people. You don't meet any doctors or lawyers, people with skills that can help you, right? Like Yu-Gi-Oh is kind of nice.
It can save my life.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a good guy. I fuck with him. He did really well at a big tournament not that long ago. Nothing is on there that's more important than what's going on.
This is the most. Well, I see a blank fee. I see a blank.
Yeah. Oh, that's why you weren't. Yeah, I see.
It's kind of crazy though how much of the same cards I've seen repeated. I almost recognize all of them.
I mean, yeah, like I mean, I've been playing a couple different decks, but like
Yeah.
I've been playing against a couple of the same decks,
So,
and
yeah,
like
I've seen quite a few
yeah,
repeated
yeah, definitely just a lot of
stars. I did like
lot
a
of the same
cyber
deck.
dragon. Was it an online dragon?
Sorry.
That was the cyber dragon. He just played very online dragon.
Yeah.
You know, versus like a cyber dragon.
Regular dragon.
Yeah, well, this cyber dragon will eat your emails. You know, it'll eat your files. Where a regular dragon will eat you. You know, it's different.
Chat. Tell them if that was funny or not.
Is observation.
They're gonna decide.
Humor.
They're gonna decide.
No.
Oh, you didn't mill 3 though. No.
See, that's what the chat.
Yeah, you mill 3. That's what the chat is really there for.
That's what the chat is for.
My bad. I got caught up. Shit joke. You got a mill. He's telling me. They're trying to tell me.
Guy's a genius. Got a mill. Distract you with my comedy styling.
He knows I have
The
the.
last comedy I saw was with you.
Oh,
He
came
put that
out.
on
It came
TV.
out. I know. I was
He
gonna
put that
say.
on, and everybody loves it. And I'm just saying, well,
Fucking
it was
loves
even better in person. You fucking jackasses, you absolute peasants weren't even there. Like,
I don't really understand why you did that, but
what's Calc do?
Calc is just like a certain substep that you can activate certain kinds of cards and effects. That's really the long and short of it.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that set was the height of comedy, though. I don't think we're.
Dude, it was good.
It was great, and I don't think I'm gonna see it that one anytime soon. Nice.
Beat it.
Damn.
We got one.
Damn. Is it 3 out of 4? What's the?
It's 2 out of 3.
2 out of 3. Okay. So that's just game.
No,
You won the
there's
first
one
one,
more.
that's
You
right,
won the
yeah.
first one, yeah.
Okay, cool. Putting him to bed. Let's go.
It is cool. We gotta lock in. We're going to have to lock in.
All right. Activating my shoulders.
Yeah. Yeah. Do
Preparing to
what you
lock
gotta
in.
do.
Preparing to lock in.
It was a very good set. Yes. And
I just hadn't seen
oh,
comedy.
I was gonna
in a
watch.
while.
So this guy. Okay. So they were talking about Team Lil Man.
Yeah.
This guy's on Team Lil Man.
Yeah.
I might need to take a break. I mean,
What?
hold on.
This is not what I expected.
Dude, this is like a crazy like Jersey club.
Intersection of.
I don't think it's a reference to this at all.
Yeah.
But I love this song.
Yeah.
I said it's Lil Man. Who else? 93rd. Who else? Team Lil. Who else?
Wow.
Let's go.
You're the best, been singing.
Oh.
Something about an aura like a name reader.
Oh.
Got ass like a
I'm
mama
just
and
lagging
aunt.
because I'm scared.
Oh.
And a ride like Bonnie.
Bonnie, Clyde, open wide.
Why not make
It's
it right
lagging
for
so
the
badly because I'm
thighs?
also using on
Get
OBS.
a pay.
Let's go.
Let the girl loose. Let her do it for the
Stand
right.
up, rock, slide, switch. 1, 2, 3, go left, back, right, back, up, back, down,
The
back,
kid,
go.
the
Watch out for the
child,
big girls.
as your
rotate for
opinion.
me, rotate for me, hands up like yeah. Left, back.
Oh, we'll get back to that in a second. We gotta deal with this guy first.
Yeah. And
Like that's good and all, but
what percentage of other Yu-Gi-Oh players do you think have seen that video?
0.
It's just overlaps.
Exactly 0.
Absolutely 0. Yeah, that Venn diagram is one person.
Drink it. But every time I see their team name, I think of
Ladies, one drop to this. One drop, ladies, wait, one drop, oh, one drop, ladies, one drop to this.
Wait, that better be their anthem.
Rotate, let's get a rock, slide, twist, 1, 2, 3, go left, back, right, back, up, back, down, back, like, watch out for the big girls, champagne,
watch the stream back. Yeah, like he's beating me while he's listening to the people.
Yeah. My computer stream gimmick is I'm learning a Jersey folk dance as I'm playing Smash.
Now do that Jaffe rock, that king, that Jaffe rock. Now do that Jaffe rock. Oh, that Jaffe rock. This is Jersey. Back, right, back, back, ladies, one drop to this. One drop. Ladies, one drop. That left. One drop. Ladies, one drop to this. Let's go. Six and a rock, slide, twist. 1, 2, 3, go left, back, right, back, up, back, down, back, like that. Watch out for the big girls. Now bang, 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 rotate for me, hands up like yeah. Get it, yeah.
Yeah, they have like a weird breakdown.
Slide all in the yeah. This is Jersey.
Yeah, I know. Not a good sign. I maybe should have done something different, to be honest. But I also got 2 really bad draws already.
Rock, slide, twist. 1, 2, 3, go left, back, right, back, up, back, down, back, go. Watch out for the big girls. Now bang, 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 rotate for me, hands up like yeah.
I'm gonna lose to a fucking soundtrack. That's the issue.
Ladies, one drop to this. One drop, ladies, wait, one drop, ladies, one drop, oh, one drop, ladies, one drop to this, go left.
I'm in a very, very bad spot, but like, there's a loose chance. Why did I hold recharge the turn before? I didn't want to discard my Lila. That's why. Here, do I need to? I think I'm just fucked here.
Put the drum and bass back on. It's the only way.
Might be the only way.
Judgment Dragon. I didn't know my wife was in town. Okay, so it's like it's Don Rickles, but he's playing Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah, I can't. Where's the drum and bass? Yeah, I had to pause it for the Team Lowman. Which maybe we could use more of. I actually lost so much. Like, wait, why did he do this? Wait, why the fuck did he do this? Wait, what? Bro, this guy fucked up badly.
Yes, he did.
Let's
Why?
go.
It's the drum and bass, right?
Probably because I put the drum and bass back on.
Yeah.
See,
D&B, more like
the display here.
Yeah.
Yes, I know we could have done that. That's why I was saying I paused.
Yeah.
I do the whole time.
Damn.
I just saw it after I declared the attack for what happens. But I still, see,
Yeah.
that's kind of like what I wouldn't say that's what I was banking on, but like... Ooh.
Some player keeps you alive here.
Sort of. It's still really thin, but yeah, it could. Yeah, really, really thin, but like it's possible.
So just evidence-wise, Jersey Club, game go bad, drum bass, game go good. Need to doing some tests.
Oh, wait, I might actually win. Hold up,
Let's go.
hold up.
Let's go.
We're in this,
Bring
baby.
me in. We're locked in. Let's go.
We're extremely logged in. We're more logged in than anyone has ever been, I think. But to be fair, time was a result. This time, I wasn't dead if I didn't hit the necro. I also have to hope that this is fake.
Like just a fake card, like.
Yeah, just like not a live card.
Yeah.
But if it's not, then I beat him. Oh shit. Well, that doesn't necessarily matter.
Yeah, if you're hearing the drum bass, it doesn't matter if they're hearing it, but if you're hearing it, you're gonna win.
Oh, if he has another Kalu, do I just lose here though? I mean, if he has another Kalu, I lose still. They're playing really poorly this game. I hope he doesn't have the clue. If he has a clue, then I'm gonna be. Dude, that's what's up. We see. This is what you were saying before. You gotta extend the game and make them play poorly,
Exactly.
and then
Exhaust them.
exhaust their mental faculties, and then you take advantage of it.
This is big.
This is a big guy.
Big dragon.
It takes a long time to get him
Yeah.
acclimated,
Yeah.
but he'll win.
Bam. That's game, right?
Yeah.
6K.
He's gonna be like, wow.
Oh, schmack. Yes. Wow. Damn, that was fun.
Good work.
That
Good
was
work,
fun.
team.
It was the drum
Good work,
bass.
team.
Drum bass.
It was the drum bass.
But that was fun to watch.
I mean, this deck especially is like very like
Judgy Dragon. Just
it's very like mill oriented. So if
Yeah.
you mill really good, then it's just like complete blowout.
So you have to have 4 Lightsworn to cast.
4 Lightsworns
it,
have different names. That's the thing
That's
too.
fucked
So
up.
it's like
Yeah.
you need like you play
I know what
like
that
one
means.
of
That's-
like
yeah.
all the like
Yeah.
shit ones basically.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of them that are like actually good.
Yeah.
So you're basically playing a couple good ones, and then like a
And
lot of like
he's
mid
just
ones.
super big.
Yeah, I mean you
Giant.
summon it, and then you pay 1,000 to destroy all other cards in the field.
Oh, so it's just win.
And he's
It's
huge,
just
so
win.
you just
Yeah.
like you hit them direct after
Yeah.
that.
You get 1,000 Light Force and then you.
Yeah.
You run.
And they basically like
That's great.
they more or less like can't respond to it. Like they can do stuff that like would destroy it on summon, but
Yeah.
they can't like otherwise.
They just gotta
stop it.
prevent you from. I mean, it
Yeah,
takes
they
a
just gotta
long
prevent you,
card in
exactly.
there. Yeah. That's sick.
Yeah, I can't believe I won that
Fun
game.
ending to that one though.
I'm gonna do one more and
Yeah,
then
let's
we'll
do
figure out how. Would I take this deck over value to a tournament? No, I don't think so. But I don't know. I mean, like I said, like when I did the deck pro on this deck, and you know I was having not that good success with value near the end of last season, so I think that there's something like valid in that something wasn't going right, and this deck seemed to be performing better, at least in that moment. It's been doing really well at the locals here in New York too. A couple people have been playing it. not me, obviously. But yeah, they've been using it as well and having good success with it. You gotta text everyone now. Bro, James just won this unwinnable game, dude. His opponent threw so bad.
Dragons, yeah.
Dude, you would never believe how bad his opponent threw, but it was crazy. He played it perfectly.
A lesser player.
A lesser player would have messed that up big time, dude.
That opportunity.
He would have fumbled that bigly. Let's go. All right, we already won one. We already won one
Wait,
game.
what?
I don't know. He just knew he was gonna lose, so he scooped, I guess.
Skipped after one play, one turn.
Yeah.
Damn.
I was too powerful.
I've done it. Like
Dude,
to others, never happened to me, but you know.
makes it hard. People do that sometimes because now I don't really know what to side deck against him.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it does.
It's like reveals less information.
I would do that a lot just because I'm very ADHD, so I just didn't want to play.
Yeah, just didn't want to play it out.
Just want to play through
Makes
it.
sense.
Especially if it wasn't a turn that I was learning.
I can't believe I won that game. And that guy's good too. That guy's like, I mean, I don't know, like.
Yeah, you know what you said, dude. Doctor.
First of all, he's a doctor.
Dr. Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah. No, he did really well at a tournament recently.
Yeah.
He basically like got the same, even said like, he got the same result as me back in November or whatever. I think I told you.
Yeah.
I did really well. I won
Crush it, yeah.
$1,000, like whatever. And he got second. That's what I got. I got second in that tournament. He got second at like the same caliber of tournament a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
So for all intents and purposes, we are equally skilled actually. But do you have an official ranking? I mean, the only official one would be the one I showed you at the start, where I was like 10th or whatever.
Yeah.
So, and that like gets reset, and that one's like a lot of people don't play on that ladder, this ladder. So even though like I do very well at that ladder, so it's like I would love to be like, oh yeah, that's the end all be all, but it's just not. Like,
another black one.
oh, this is very bad for me. This card that he uses, it banishes the card in my field, but it also banishes all the same copies from the deck.
Yeah,
so if this card is integral to your strategy, which it kind of is, then it's very bad.
That seems like a really good card that can just eliminate every card.
It's a really good side deck card because like if they're using a deck that is focused on
one card.
Yeah, or specifically this one.
Yeah.
Like, because it only banishes like certain types of cards basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you know you're playing against this type of deck, then it's really, really good. Do you ever side out? Hold on, I'll read your comment in a second, but it's taking all my skill to navigate this. Alright, I was trying to trick him there, and it didn't work, so I'm just gonna get out of here.
So you're doing it.
See, the thing is, like, he probably knows I main deck these D8 Crows, and if he had a card on the field that would negate my card, but it would put his guy to grave, and his guy comes back at the end of the turn. So if I have the Crow, like, he could think that I was doing... There's basically no reason to do what I just did.
Yeah.
To willingly, like, let my guy get popped, but the only reason would be if I were trying to bait it, And so I thought he might think that, but he didn't take the bait, I guess, or did take the bait. I don't know which you would frame it as, but I don't know. It was kind of a last-ditch play because I didn't really have any other good plays, and I also kind of like sometimes I do stuff like that, especially on ladder that I'm playing right now, because like I like to, I don't know, see how people react to stuff. Like it's good kind of like information for me. These guys, let's hope this one. I'm going first in game 3. Remember that, I'm going first in game 3.
Excellent D&B track right now. So we're gonna. Oh, you got that plugin that lets you cheat? I like that one.
Yeah.
Lets you see all your cards and enemies.
It has like little like reminder features.
Yeah.
What version of zombie do you think is better, Diva Zombie or Hero Diva Zombie? Here's the thing. I think that I think the hero one has been performing a lot better lately, and so I sort of have like no choice but to say that I think that one's slightly better. I don't know, like long term, if that will hold to be true, but at least right now, that is sort of like by far the version that's performing the best. So, you know, take what you will from that, I guess. This is, oh god damn it. It's really bad. But maybe. I guess he has to take 2 to. A big part of it is Jake is the only good player consistently going out and playing it. I mean, I bet he would have similar results with the non-hero version too. I don't fully agree with that, because like, I mean, he's playing that version because he thinks it's the best version. He's obviously tested different versions, so I don't think it necessarily holds true. I'm in a really bad spot. Just drawing a bunch of dead cards. I mean, that's the kind of downside of this deck with those cards like Judgment Dragon that take a long time to get set up. It's like, it takes a long time to get set up. Instant zombies are kind of slept on. I don't think the instant zombie deck is very good at all. But I think that Dark Armor? Yeah. Okay, but this is good. I mean, maybe if you... So this actually could be kind of good for me. Well, no, it's still going to be really bad for me. Who am I kidding? Yeah, I still go Banish and he... Yeah, this is horrible. Maybe if I... What do I need to do here? Manage those. That's fine. I'm gonna do one more. That one was fast.
One more.
One
Let's
more,
go.
then we're done. And we're gonna go full try hard.
Getting wasted. We're getting drunk. We go to Edison is right around the corner too. They got food.
Yeah, I've actually never had their food, but it always looks good.
It's pretty good. They're one of the few late night
Yeah.
food bars around here, and it gets packed. It gets so packed on the weekend, but Wednesday should be okay.
Trying to think what I want to play for my send off.
Yeah. Back to the frogs.
But the thing is, the frog deck might take a while. That's the only issue.
It's true.
The frog deck honestly just requires too much brain power
Yeah.
for me to do it and talk to you at the same time.
Exactly.
That's like legitimately like. I played an 80-minute match. There's a big tournament going on. They'll know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
EWC. Like I'm in the EWC right now. My round 3 was 80 minutes, and the one I just played today, against Leo, was probably an hour. Like
Brutal.
it's just a really slow deck,
Yeah,
and
it's
like
10 minutes with these
and
things.
and requires a lot of decision making throughout. So it's like a fully like engaged experience whenever I have to play it.
BRB.
Yeah. Instant are kind of slept on. Yeah, I think the instant deck is pretty ass, dude. I'm just gonna be honest. What is this? Okay, so we're dealing with Lightsworn Norlaris right now. He milled the Norlaris, so if he has the turn 1 Phantom, he just does the... I think the value stuff too, though. Just thinking whether I want to allure or not. Where's Death Frog, dude? I played it for like one match at the start, 1 or 2 matches, and it took too much brain power, and fucking Bryson's here, Homie's here. It's too much. Uh-oh. Now I'm stuck here playing against whatever this is. Shout out to Indicate. Indicate in the chat. You already know the vibes. Indicate, watch that Leo game though. Low key. That was a cook and a half. I might have to put that on before I go. Did he even discard the right amount of cards? Oh, so he doesn't have shit. Wait, so do I have to prison or like not have to, but should I prison? He's got doubles zero? No, just one. I think I let hit That's game, right? I'm not
Okay,
sure.
how we do?
I think I'm about to kill this guy. I just have to
Hell yeah.
make sure I do my math right. So if I go. Sure. I guess I could do that first, right? Maybe I have to do it this way because. Yeah, otherwise I'm not gonna do it. Losing my mind right now. I think either way to do it is basically fine, but
Damn. It seems like you win.
yeah. Hopefully.
Is there mass removal, like a spell like Blaze destroys everything?
There's a couple traps that do.
Gotcha. This is all trap based, but yeah.
There are spells that do. It's just like not that like this one. Just discard one card, destroy all face up monsters you're playing.
Right. There you
But
go.
but because it only destroys face up and because it takes
Yeah.
a discard, it's not
Not actually
as
that
powerful. It's
Yeah.
like it's pretty good, but and like I've side decked it,
Yeah.
and in fact we'll probably side it in here. But
Yeah.
it's like kind of hit or miss. What do I think about using draw traps? Those cards are good. Probably not Jar Greed though. It's probably like just not worth including in your deck. But I mean, definitely good to pick up those cards if you don't have them already, I would say. Basically, he has this guy that discards all cards from hand and field, like resets the game to 0, more or less.
Excuse me. Yes. And Ryan just got a text that's like, getting a bunch of scam texts from like Airbnb and stuff like that. She just got one.
This guy asked, why did I side in Mind Crush? He's playing Gold Star. I don't know if he's going to keep it in necessarily, but it's also just like he's playing big Monster Incarnation and Judgment Dragon and stuff. Like their play patterns are fairly predictable, so it's a pretty good card to have. Take his gun.
What's that 0/0 guy there?
I think I was saying, like, basically he copies an effect of one of the guys in your graveyard, so you can use a lot of powerful guys that you would otherwise have a hard time summoning. So he just copies one and you just do it for free, more or less. So he has this really annoying guy that, yeah, destroys all cards on hand and in field, and resets the game to 0, and he gets a draw out of it, so it's like he ends up a card.
Yeah.
But I blocked it, so he cannot do that. This guy's thinking.
See that? That like chart's only going one way over time. Up. You can see where I left.
Try low.
It's like the exact minute you went to you left.
A little passive aggressive.
Go
ahead.
It's your turn.
Go ahead.
Yep.
No response. Go ahead.
There was a lot of that in Magic, especially during tournament. People just taking too long, but his turn is. It's your turn? Okay.
Okay. Dude, he's not going ahead. Hit him with a please.
That was a kind, not even PLS. That would have been a, you know, what he deserves, a PLS.
That's fucking insane.
Is there a timer?
There's a time. I mean, I can see how long you took, but it's not like a timer. Like you would get disqualified if you exceeded it. He's been thinking for like 3.5 minutes. I don't know.
But if we could see his head right now, like every possibility, it is spreading out,
Yes,
calculations.
dude. I mean, he only has 3 cards, so it's really not that many possibilities. He's taking some action, so.
Yeah, the DMB.
Hmm?
Drum and bass hitting harder than ever.
It never stops hitting. Bro, I could do something so cool here. I think I have to do it for the stream.
Yeah.
It's literally like mandatory. Yeah, this is a mandatory procedure, I believe. Check this out. Y'all have never seen this one before. So I take his guy that copies the guy in the grade, and then I use also his guy to send the thing from my deck to my grade. And I send my big guy. And then I'm going to use his thing to copy it. And then I'm going to use it again to pop his monster. Can't teach that. You can't teach that.
You try, but they won't learn.
I mean, I had to do it for the stream. I had to do it for the stream. Was it the 100% mathematically most accurate play? Maybe not.
Probably, but
Probably was,
artfully,
but probably still was, but
yes, absolutely it was. I had to stop.
dude, we gotta seal these up. We gotta seal these away in a fucking vault.
I would ruin my dinner.
Even Time Wizard Brazil. Even Time Wizard Brazil knows.
He's my favorite, so shout out.
Uh-oh.
He played a football of some kind.
Football.
Like a-
Start calling it football. The football. That's kind of good.
Girly,
It's like a
Yeah.
sarcophagus of sorts.
Yeah.
I think that's what it's supposed to be.
girly sarcophagus.
A football. Right, the fucking football. This
I
is
would really
because
see
the funny
football
thing.
being a card.
The funny thing is like this is a card that they could have like 0 cards, and later in the game if they draw it, it's like a complete bomb. Like
Yeah.
just like wins them the game on the spot. But calling it the football is funny. Ooh, I can. Oh, never mind.
Seems to be in a bad situation.
Oh yeah. I mean,
The little light dog is real good.
the dog is very good. The dog is
You
very
flip him,
good.
he destroys any card.
Any card,
Yeah.
and he mills you stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like a lot of the decks in this format revolve around having shit in grave. So the dog,
Yeah, it's my dog. And you just can summon them face down and flip them during your main phase.
Yeah, like in some ways he's like better that way because it's
Yeah.
like kind of a surprise and
Yeah.
like it's a blocker, you know? It's like he doesn't take damage if you swing over him if he's face down, but then his effect will trigger. So you can like destroy the guy that's attacking him, you could destroy something else on the field.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty much like
Change the game.
the defining part of this format, I would say. Because it's not the most powerful
Yeah, I
effect.
was gonna say you win.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not the most powerful effect, but like
Yeah.
because also you can play it at 3, so it's like it just provides an engine and backbone.
Yeah.
Like it's a good turn 1, turn 2, turn 3 play. It's even good later in the game, but like a lot of decks that otherwise might struggle to kind of get going, you could just play Raiko in it and it's already good. Okay, but on that note,
That's fun. Is it 4-3, 4-2,
let's see. I think I'm maybe 5-3.
5-3?
I don't know, dude. I might have lost 4 though. So we started off with Mr. 8.
5-3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's respectable for yapping, for you yapping in my ear, you guys yapping on the
I
internet.
had been yapping,
Dad.
but you also got terrible draws from that first game.
Tell him. Yeah.
So I'd be telling him.
And
So we're
we're net down.
Are we? Just
Yeah,
because
because
losses?
I started at 1398 and then I ended at 1382.
flipping A.
Yeah, you lose a lot when you lose. Once
Yeah,
you're really high,
when
that's
you're ranked that heavy.
yeah, that sucks. I mean, you
gotta
have to go
win
on like
twice,
big
You have to win twice as much as you lose.
3 times.
Yeah,
like honestly, to
yeah.
climb it, because now I'm at 7th. But before I was, this was me in first, and then that was me in second. But you know, can't rest on your laurels. Okay, well, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you, chat. Hope you enjoyed. We didn't really say as many slurs as I expected.
Next time, when
next
Tommy
time,
comes on,
next time was
I got so
the
many
Tommy.
slurs.
Yeah, we were saving him up for next time.
I didn't give dating advice. That was gonna be.
Didn't give any dating advice.
That'll be next time.
I feel like maybe we should have done more shit like that.
We'll do it next time. I'll be back with Tommy.
A twofer.
I had to learn what the game was. I didn't even know.
Yeah, you didn't even know
You
the
had to
basics.
school me.
Yeah, more videos soon. I am working on them. I'm just lazy and slow. I'm gonna go to nationals. You guys will see me there. You're coming.
I'm gonna go and film you. I should be your camera crew. You could use a street team.
There's a guy.
You could use a street team.
There's a guy that like said that he had a film crew. Like it was a really odd. It was a really odd turn. He's like, yeah, there will be a film crew following me around, and no one really knew what he meant. And sure enough, there was not a film crew.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if
They're
it
making a
leads
documentary
you to.
about sexual criminals and
That's a whole, but for real, but no, but that's a whole different subject. All right, but thank you guys for tuning in. It was fun. It was real. Hope you learned something. And peace.